Alright, I think we've satisfactorily explored this entire area. Well, actually, no, I forgot about this place. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something. Before we... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a...
Show yourself. You can't hide for long. Anybody there?
Oblivious fool. Alright, before we go down there, harm memo. A penny saved is a penny earned. Please shut down all electrical power during non-peak hours. Remember what harm stands for. What does harm stand for? I don't remember them actually saying what the acronym actually stands for. In fact, I don't remember. Actually, I think it might be in the next game. I think they might have mentioned that, because I don't remember them saying it in this game, and I don't remember them saying it in the sequel to this game, or the third game in the series. So if they mention it at all, it would probably be in the second game, which is sort of like a spin-off series, but it's still part of the same... I mean, I guess you could call it kind of a spin-off, since you're not playing as Kate, you're playing as somebody else. But I guess it's a spin-off in the same vein as the 3 expansions for the original Half-Life, because they're opposing force. You play as a soldier. I forget the name of the guy, but you play as a soldier. You don't play as Gordon Freeman. In Decay, you play as one of 2 scientists, and in Blue Shift, you play as Barney. So they're still part of the same series. Although in a way, I guess it's not really... I guess those games are actual expansions, because they just continue the story of the original game, where you play or they sort of tell a side story of the original game, so it's not like a continuation of the story. So it's not really a continuation, it's just sort of like a side view, if you will. A parallel. So, you know how like in movies or TV, you have those stories where you're shown what happens from the perspective of one character, and then you see these same exact events unfold through the eyes of a different character. So I think that's how those 3 expansions are. That it's basically just the same events as Half-Life, the original Half-Life, but as seen not through Gordon Freeman's eyes, but through the eyes of those technically 4, since in Decay you play as 2 different characters. So, same events as the original Half-Life, but as seen through the eyes of Barney, that soldier, and those 2 scientists. But Contract Jack, you play as a different character, but it actually is a sequel. So it's sort of like a bridge between it's a bridge between this game and the sequel to this game. So, and I'll point out something when I get to playing that game. I'll point something out because there is an obvious thing that proves that it's basically it's an actual sequel. It's not just the same events but seen through a different character. Oh, that was... I shot you in the face, you dick. How are you... Whoa, crap. Well, that's not good. Run. Not gonna handle that mob with a crossbow. Better take something more powerful. You... bitch. Didn't even have to pick up any... Actually, I'm not even sure. It is. Restore power to the main lift. Did not see that objective pop up. To Hoyt Bob's Sheep Farm. Please inform me of the cost for one animal. Thank you. Lyle Boyd. Well, that guy's has a thing for animals, I see. So anyway, yeah, Contract Jack is an actual sequel to this game. Just the same as No One Lives Forever 2, but it's also a bridge between the two games. So I guess it's not really a direct sequel since you're not playing as Kate and it's kind of a different game. In fact, it's a different style game either. Unlike No One Lives Forever, which is more of a... I mean, obviously I'm running and gunning, but it's still more of a spy game, whereas Contract Jack is all run and gun. There are no stealth levels, and there are no missions that give you the feel of you being a spy, since you're not a spy in that game. So it's a sequel, but not a direct sequel as NOLF 2 is. But we'll get to that when we actually get to playing that game. Now, I mentioned that I remembered something, and if I remember correctly, because I remember back from, or when I watched a playthrough of this game, there is actually going to be a boss fight against a certain someone, and you fight them in this sort of construction-like area. And considering that this is under construction, I'm getting a very strong feeling that this is the chapter, that this is the mission where we get to face that boss. And I just made it complete. Well, I'm dumb. Well, looks like we're making a circle. Should have pressed the button again to ride it. Although I guess it's also partially the game's fault for stopping on the same level as I was before. You would expect, since you have to ride it all the way, you have to ride the lift to the top, you would expect that the lift will take you to the top, not stop in the area that you already were. Unless, let me go check something out real quick before. I don't think... Nope, okay. I thought maybe it stopped here because it triggered something on this level, but I guess I just randomly decided to stop on the level that I've already been through, so... Looks like we're making a big, giant circle. Huh. This actually is the way to the... What? Well, now I'm confused. If this actually is going back to the way we came, then... Is there a different lift that I don't know about? Okay, so I'm an idiot. I just spent like 10 minutes running around trying to figure out where it is that I have to go. And turns out it was right in front of my eyes the whole time. And I was just too blind to see it. Of course, I gotta find my way out of this. There we go. So, remember this little courtyard that I jumped the fence over and entered this building? Remember seeing this thing here? Well, this is the lift that they're referring to. I completely forget. For some unknown reason, I just did not think to come back out here and check because I remember before I entered the area where the forklift opened up the door to, I said, oh, looks like we finished exploring, let's go back. Totally forgot about this. Yes! Holy crap, that's a... Well...
We've got you, it's over with.
Let's get some help. I'm gonna take... Oh! There you are. Waiting for you to come up. Yes! Yes! Bitch! So, I was indeed correct saying that... Gee, who the hell keeps shooting me? Bitch! Now, of course, I have no idea how to actually, you son of a bitch! Am I getting shot by her or by... Okay. Figure out how to beat this stupid bitch. They wanna take care of these bastards. You get the hell out of my face, pricks. Okay, so you wanna lure her to this corner, get this guy out of your damn face, and then turn this thing on. Well, didn't work this time, but I think she is kind of shooting at me, because if you're getting shot by somebody... Ugh! Go away! Seriously, get the hell out of my face! Okay, this is... I hate endlessly respawning enemies. Especially in a freaking boss fight. There. Got her. But this is, like, ridiculous. Because you get, like, endlessly respawning douchebags in every goddamn corner! This is another piece of armor that I can use. It really is annoying though, because there's just too many peons that you need to... But, I will admit that this is a pretty interesting boss fight though, because it's not just like... I'll read that later. Didn't turn it on for some reason. Yes, like I was saying, it's a pretty interesting boss fight. Because it's not just like, yeah, here's a boss, shoot him until he dies. It's a pretty unique boss fight. Although, it's still annoying having to fight these stupid peons that keep endlessly respawning en masse. Look at that fat, talentless idiot over here. And then run to the other side. She seems... So she does shoot at you, because there's no... At first I wasn't sure if it was her that was shooting me, or the peons. But now it seems that it is her, because there is nobody else around. Unless they're all invisible, since there's no one else around. And yet I still hear... Actually, That's just her girth that's she's so big that she's making the ground shake. But I'm still getting shot though, so consider that there's nobody here. And, oh, there they are. So, in case you're wondering, the song that's playing is called, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Flight of the Valkyries, or something like that. It's from a German opera.